Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving, whether you celebrate or not, or if you celebrated earlier or later. Today is a special, quick little holiday episode. One of the things I am grateful for, especially for these last couple of weeks, is PixieCraft. I've been able to meet so many different people, different players. I'm so glad Pod decided to put this together, and there's so many different creatives that are around. With that being said, I do want to do something kind of special, and this was definitely a last minute thought, but I want to put together a little thank you package for all 50 people who are on the server. Now granted, not all 50 people I think have even been on at the same time, and I have a feeling there are some people who barely even play anymore. But I want to make sure there is a gift for everyone, and by that I really just mean some food items that are Thanksgiving related, and maybe a diamond or so. So, without further ado, let's try this whole baking thing. For reference, I am a mining fairy, not a baking talent fairy, and I've never used either of these baking mods that we have installed. So, we're literally trying just attempt. Yeah. I am going to start by looking through my chest. On screen now, I'm going to put on kind of what I am hoping to be able to do. As I mentioned before, I do want to do a bunch of Thanksgiving related items, specifically food. I'm trying to do some roasted chicken. I'm going to try to name them all or rename them to roasted turkey because obviously we don't have turkeys in Minecraft. The other thing I want to be able to make is a stuffed potato, but I want to rename it to mashed potatoes. And lastly, I want to make some apple pie and pumpkin pie to go with it. Well, there's a couple of things that I have and a couple of things that I don't have. Luckily, I have enough carrots, so carrots are done. I need to plant some more potatoes. I need to plant some more onions and potatoes. I also need to find a ton of chickens, because clearly that list says a ton of chickens and a ton of eggs, which fortunately I have neither of those things. Now where did I put my hoe? My mending hoe. Now we have this little garden going, and luckily I have a ton of bone meal somewhere. This is definitely going to be quite a long journey. A couple of things that I do need to figure out the logistics of is how in the world I'm going to fit everything in a chest for everyone. Obviously you can't put a filled chest in a chest, so our two alternatives are either getting 50 shulker boxes or getting a million backpacks. Luckily for us, we actually can pretty easy get a million backpacks because we have the Enderman farm. So practically, if not already, there should be 50 chests in there that are just empty backpacks. But I am going to need a shulker box to be able to carry all those said backpacks because backpacks do not stack. Okay, well, you can't put backpacks in backpacks either. This is going to take a while. Well, that's not smart. I realized if I can't put them in a chest... Actually, wait, I don't know if that for a fact. So that'll be fine. I just have to upgrade a chest a bajillion times. So that's good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will hold 54. Oh, so I don't need that many more. I do want to start sorting everything that I need into its respective chests. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Alright, stuffed potato it is. All it is milk, baked potato, and steak. So that is easy enough. Alright, now all of the potatoes are cooking. That should be done quite fast. Now to get all of the milk. Now luckily for me is I have my cow farm right over there, so getting milk in itself will not be hard. Maybe a little time consuming, so I am going to bring a crafting table right up there so I can just make them all on top. This part might be kind of loud. I might be a while. Alrighty, the last two. Whoops. And finally, we are done. Remind me next time to get more buckets. Now we are going to head over to the anvil and see if I can rename this to mashed potatoes. each one should be named that. So that is step 1 of the food done. I also have the pumpkin pies done. I'm just using basic vanilla. Now I'm gonna make some apple cider. So in order to make apple ciders, you need 2 apples, sugar, and you need to cook it inside of a cooking pot, which I do not have. So let's see, iron, brick, 1 shovel, and a water bucket in the middle, and we have the cooking pot. And from my understanding, you just have to place the cooking pot right on top. I need a ton of different glass bottles, well, 50 to be exact, 50 sugar, and 100 apples. Now, sugar. So, apple, and sugar. Well, how does one add fire? Need to put some coal in the furnace underneath it. Maybe? Okay, I didn't look anything up. I'm just gonna try putting a campfire underneath and hope that it works. Oh, that looks like something. Perfect. Okay. That's solved. That's something. Now I need to get 100 glass bottles, which they come in 3s if you guys don't know. So I shouldn't have to get that many. Can you blast furnace sand, or does it have to be a normal furnace? I've concluded the answer is no. So normal furnaces it is. Can I use coal ore to smelt? We're just finding out all sorts of things right now. The answer is no. Okay, well, because I don't have a whole lot of time, I am gonna see if anyone has a ton of eggs and chicken. Bless. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, it's so funny. Lily will just send cookies. It's so funny. We're almost there. This is 2 out of 3, 4 things. But I happened to grab the perfect amount, and that's all that matters. Aha. Does it stack more than 16? No. 4 eggs. And those will almost be done. The last thing to do is, yes, find the infamous chickens. So for starters, I'm going to need 100 carrots. I will need 50 onions, 50 pieces of bread, 50 bowls, and now I just have to wait for all the eggs and get 50 chickens somehow. Alrighty, to find chickens, I'm just gonna go out in the open. This looks promisingly nothing thus far. Fortunately, I don't have something that tells me all the animals that drop chicken. Wish there was an Animalpedia. Oh, we also got rid of the foul play mod, so I guess there's less birds anyway. No chickens in sight. Quite frankly, nothing in sight. Any chickens? Where did all the chickens go? Well, there's 1,000,001 sheep. Alrighty. In the meantime, I'm going to take what I have so far and as many backpacks as I can carry over. Please take 1. Happy Thanksgiving. 8:49:50. Alrighty, everyone. We got some good news and we have some bad news. Good news is I did get 2 chickens, which I will show you in just a second. Bad news is, because they came from an egg, they are baby chickens, which means I need to grow them up. However, now that I think about it, in all reality, I should crack all the eggs, get more chickens, therefore I will be getting more eggs and therefore more chickens. This is the little chicken farm I have set up right here. Literally chickens inside of a hopper that goes into a chest. Very sophisticated, I know. Get out of the... Okay, this is gonna have to change. We can make slabs. I don't think you can get out of this, can it? If I do this and this? No. Oh, shucks. Freak! God damn you, chicken. Alright, hold on. If you could just come up this way. And then just... I swear to God, if that baby chicken... God damn it. Okay, no, come back, please. I promise. I have... Come. Okay. Thanks. And the baby chicken. She could just... Yep. Perfect. Good talk. There we go. Okay. Just in case anything goes wrong. Double whammy. Oh, shoot. Did it just get out? God damn it. God damn it. Oh my god, how'd you get out too? Perfect. Okay. New plan. Add those. No. No. Don't you worry, everyone. By the time I'm done doing this, they're all gonna be grown up. Ay. Hopefully they shouldn't escape. I don't see any reason for them to escape, but I guess I will find out. If something eats them, I'm gonna go berserk. Okay, now that this is done, I'm gonna set a consistent timer for 5 minutes and pretty much just breed until they don't fit anymore. There's a chance I make this farm larger and have it be its own chicken farm, but that might be a little bit more work than I want to do. And with that being said, here's a time lapse of me making the chicken farm bigger and cuter. Okay, so I have updated the chicken coop, made it a little bigger and a little bit cuter, but keep in mind I was running out of resources and didn't really care what it looked like at the end of the day. So this is it, close enough, don't look at the back or the side, quite frankly anything. But the one thing it is missing is some lighting, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some string lights just to add the finishing touch. Part of me is so excited to when automatic farms are really by talent, just because then I can more easily get rid of all of this stuff that's kind of ugly, and I'll have a bunch of other farm things to give to other people, which will be nice. Luckily, I have 2 more fairy lights left over from a different project that I did, so I should have it perfectly enough to make 2 hanging yellow string lights. Luckily, you can hang them from stairs, so it looks a little low, but super cute nonetheless, and lights it up, which is, at the end of the day, what I wanted. I wonder what it would look like. Did it halfway? Just like that. I like that a lot more. So now, all we have to do is wait. I put on a timer for 5-minute intervals, so I'm going to go in there and continuously breed them, and hopefully we'll get enough eggs in no time. Then, maybe we do a little bit of chicken harvesting. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, a couple things that I established while working on the chickens over there is I realized this backpack method might not be the best. Couple reasons. 1, a ton of people already have backpacks. 2, all these backpacks are from the Enderman farm, and so people might think that that is just the gift, not look inside. So as an alternative, I want to create a big table, and on the table I wanted the various things such as apple cider, potatoes, and pumpkin pie. But none of these items are placeable. So looking through the mods, I have a few different alternatives. One of them is there is a glass drink cup that I can use to put on the table. I think there is a way to fill these up, I'm not 100% sure though, but none of them are apple cider. So instead what I'm going to do is just have the cups out and then maybe have a chest or something underneath where people can grab it. After a bit of time, I finally got acquainted with the chickens and got enough eggs and cooked chicken to make the turkey. And good news, you can place it. Bad news, they don't stack. Finally, after making all the roasted turkey, I went to the saw and started preparing for the feast. Chairs, decorative bowls, wooden trays, and counters for a table. All I had to do is find the perfect layout for everything. I put the table right next to my shop near the pixie dust tree and placed each item on a mat, other than the turkey and the lamp, of course. Each item I put them underneath in the cabinet so then people could take each item that they wanted. In the midst of putting the turkeys inside of the cabinet, I realized I didn't even rename them, so they were still called roasted chicken. Because the roast chicken did not stack, I had to individually go through and rename all of them, which was a little tedious, but not a lot of work, especially with the Enderman farm. And to finish it off, I placed some signs on the chairs to thank everyone in PixieCraft and to please take their serving. Last spot, but here is the overview of our super cute little Thanksgiving just in front of the shop. I'm hoping people come by and are able to see it. I think honestly I'll leave it here for the taking if anyone needs. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and have an amazing, amazing day. There is so much to be grateful for, and I'm excited that we all get to celebrate with each other today. See you guys next time.